What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Here today to bring you NFL trade prediction video on Cordarrelle Patterson. I believe the Falcons will trade him to the Cleveland Browns this offseason, and let's discuss why. But before we get started, I want to point you guys to my description section down below. I have two sections for you to check out. One being my social media links. Follow me on all social media platforms, and also my Amazon affiliate links. 4 links down there. Check them out. All cheap things. So let's get into the video, though, guys. Atlanta Falcons. My Falcons, my favorite team. I think we're gonna get rid of Cordarrelle Patterson, which makes the most sense. This is right on the wall in my personal opinion. 32 years old, coming off a little banged up year. Still played 13 games, had some good moments. Had about 8 touchdowns, but I think it's probably gonna be time for him to go, especially with Bijan Robinson gonna be our main workload back. And as I said, I did 2 videos. I predicted us drafting Bijan Robinson early on, probably about 2 weeks before the draft. And then I reacted my live reaction to us drafting him. And I said doing those both videos. If we do get this move, if we do get Bijan Robinson, which we end up doing, Cordarrelle Patterson probably should be a trade chip this offseason. Probably a late round pick, 5th through 7th round, depends on how desperate a team will want a guy. I think the Browns could be desperate. I did a video prior to the season ending when the Browns didn't make the playoffs, and I said Kevin Stefanski is one of the not quarterbacks, one of the head coaches that could be on the hot seat going to next year. I have a couple guys. I have Ron Rivera. I have Kevin Stefanski. I have the Bills head coach. I have Harbaugh. I had Harbaugh on the hot seat last year, but that's just my personal list. Whether I'm right or wrong is what it is, but that's my personal list. And I did videos on those, like I said, probably December. So I've been on that wave about Kevin Stefanski and the Bills coach possibly being on the hot seat if their teams don't perform well. You have Deshaun Watson, you have a top-notch quarterback, you have a good team around them. You have to perform and play better. And I think Stefanski needs to go all in. And it looks like there may be a chance Kareem Hunt might return. I doubt it though. The way he was used his last couple years, he had some good moments, but I think he wasn't used as much as he could have been. Chubb, as we all know, is the best back and was the best back on that team. And I was real heavy the last 2 years saying Kareem Hunt should have been traded. I thought he was a great fit for the Rams. I also said the Cardinals, I believe, doing past videos. But I was kind of shocked, honestly, kind of sorta that they didn't bring back Dearness Johnson or Hunt. They're rocking out right now with Forbes, who hasn't been tested yet. Only had 8 carries last year. Jerome Ford, I think, out of Cincinnati, if I'm not mistaken, in 2022, and Felton, who's decent. Both guys aren't proven. Both guys, do they have what it takes to be a number 2 back behind Nick Chubb? I don't know. And that's the thing that's kind of, if you're a Browns fan, that should worry you. You need a receiving back. None of those 3 really fit the bill. They're not really proven in those areas. They're all pretty solid from what we've seen in college. And Felton has some more NFL experience than Ford does. But can you rely on those guys to give you good production behind a guy like Nick Chubb? To give Deshaun Watson some different looks. I don't know. I don't know, man. That's the real question there. So me personally, I would, if I'm from the Browns, I would come and get Cordarrelle Patterson. Great receiving back. Really jump started his career during the 2021 season when he moved to us, became a full-time running back for the most part. And he's had some good moments. He really has. Like I said, I appreciate everything he's done for us the last 2 years. But with us getting Patterson, not us getting Patterson, us getting Bijan Robinson now, and having Algier, who had a great second half to rookie year last season, there's no need for him. So whether it be now, whether it be doing a trade deadline, probably when he's most valuable, but he got to be healthy during the time. So you can't, you got to make sure that that's the case. But either don't play him or whatever. But Patterson can be a help to a title contending team or to a playoff contending team, and I think he fits the Brown scheme perfectly. He started out as a wide receiver and a kick returner, as we all know. So got great hands. Not the best route runner, but he can run routes from the slot or from the backfield. You can do how the Browns used Hunt last year, or last couple years, same way. Run up the middle, gadget plays, catch out the backfield, catch from the slot a little bit. You can do. He's very versatile. He can definitely get the ball in the end zone. He had 8 scores for us last season, and he's 32. He's 32, but he's still to me a more fresh 32 because, like I said, the first couple years he wasn't getting that much action just for kick returns. Really, even though our receiver he was getting some burn here and there, but not really consistent enough to really be worn down. So. He's been to a couple teams now, and I think he'll be moved on again, whether it be free agency or via trade. But I think if the Browns want to, secure themselves and try to be the best possible, I think they need a guy like Cordarrelle Patterson to further strengthen their depth behind Nick Chubb, who, as we all know, just like Robinson, is a do-it-all back. But unlike the Browns, Forbes and Felton, as I said, Felton been around a little longer, obviously, been around for 3-4 years now, so he had more playing time. But Forbes is unproven. Late round back, I think maybe fifth round, maybe fifth, sixth round in the 2022 draft. Good potential, but you want to have someone that's already proven. And if he's go down, then you can go to Ford, then you can go to Felton, if need be. But I would definitely love a change of pace back if I were the Browns. If you're not going to bring back Hunt, which might not happen, if you're not going to bring back Dearness Johnson, I would definitely look by the way of via trade and get a guy like Cordarrelle Patterson. Some other homes for him I like a lot. Um, if not them, I like the Chargers. If not the Browns, the Chargers kind of sort of make sense, but to have two older backs, even though Eckler isn't 30 yet, he's 27, 28. Do you want that? I think Kellen Moore will rather have a physical back like a Leonard Fournette or a Zeke to pair with Austin Eckler. So, that might not be the best move possible. Maybe the Raiders, So there's definitely some teams out there that could use his services as a change of pace back, receiving back from the backfield. But, and definitely if you would like, you could use him like a Jerry McKinnon from the Chiefs. He's used pretty well, just resigned for the Chiefs. But, if a team like that, like the Bills, well, they already have Hines. So, yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. But, if a team wants to change the pace back, someone who can definitely put up numbers and give you a different look back there than a more physical back, I think Cordarrelle Patterson is the way to go. And that's it for the video, guys. Have some more possible NFL trade videos coming soon. I have a new team for Dalvin Cook. I still like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I still like the move a lot. Some more moves out there I could see for a guy like Dalvin Cook. I still think he'll be moved on from. There's too much noise around his name all off season. It seems like he's gonna be moved, just a matter of when and not if. Um, some more guys as we go on. I'm kind of surprised some of my draft trades didn't happen. I did a video on 5 players I believe likely to be traded during the draft, and none of them were traded. Tyler Boyd, Hunter Renfro, who was on my list? I forgot now, but yeah, Dalvin, Devin White. So it's still time. The schedules come out tomorrow, so we'll react to those schedules. But it's still early, still time. No rush. But I was surprised to not see many. No, there was no draft trades at all, except for Aaron Rodgers. He was pre-draft though, so yeah, I was kind of surprised. I really was. But that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Here today to bring you NFL trade prediction video on Cordarrelle Patterson. I believe the Falcons will trade him to the Cleveland Browns this offseason, and let's discuss why. But before we get started, I want to point you guys to my description section down below. I have 2 sections for you to check out. One being my social media links. Follow me on all social media platforms, and also my Amazon affiliate links. 4 links down there. Check them out. All cheap things. So let's get into the video, though, guys. Atlanta Falcons. My Falcons, my favorite team. I think I'm gonna get rid of Cordarrelle Patterson, which makes the most sense. This is right on the wall in my personal opinion. 32 years old, coming off a little banged up year. Still played 13 games, had some good moments, had about 8 touchdowns. But